We were tight. Okay, we were close. I don't want to like embarrass myself, but we looked the same, except I had a little bit longer hair, and we had like matching backpacks and shoes and stuff.
So did you guys do everything together?
Yeah. Well, mostly because my parents didn't want to like have to take care of both of us at different places.
Not because we wanted to, but because our parents kind of made us. It wasn't really a choice. When we were little, I don't know, I don't really remember it that well. I remember that I was always doing much better in school than she was. She actually had to have special help with math in 2nd grade. She's really embarrassed about that. And now she says that she's just as good at math as I am. But that's just not true, and I think every teacher who has had us knows that.
I don't know, probably like after kindergarten, because we were in different classes and he has different friends and stuff.
4th or 5th grade, probably.
Okay. Okay, so how would you describe your relationship now? Are you guys close at all?
I would say she's really dependent on me. I'm less dependent on her. She needs me to be there for her, to be her support, and I don't want to do that because I don't really like her that much. She's just got an annoying personality, and what can I say? I mean, she's just hard to deal with. And her friends, Carolyn, Molly, Nancy, they're just real pains all the time. So I want to get as far away from them as possible. But Sarah just keeps trying to drag me into her life, which she thinks is so full of drama, and I don't want to be a part of that.
Okay, I actually think I remember it was that he never like sets the table and then helps me with the dishes. He never like helps around the house without being asked to specifically, like more than once, because he's certain that he's like the center of the universe. So everything revolves around him and he shouldn't have to do anything for anyone else. And now I'm like, so I think I yelled at him for not helping out. Sometimes we fight because he thinks I'm gonna live in a box in New York. And that makes me angry sometimes. But mostly I know he doesn't care.
Oh yeah, I was actually going to mention that. That pretty much just goes along with my thought. She's not going to be successful in life. I don't really know. We just have so many. It's just kind of a pain.
What are they usually about?
That's all we need. Garage house.
I don't know. She just gets angry about random things, and I don't know.
So usually
They're never my fault, though.
So they're usually trivial fights?
In my mind, yes. In her mind, no.
Okay.
I don't think they're ever one because they're so stupid. Honestly, but not honestly, I do always.
Without a doubt, me. She just storms off angry or starts yelling for some reason. It's not even a contest.
In what way?
I'm just 100,000 times smarter than him.
School smart?
Yes.
Also street smart?
Yes.
Why?
I'm very street smart. I don't know. Just I have better grades, and I don't think that I should have to prove how much smarter than I am, because everyone watching this will know Sarah Richardson is smarter than Christopher Richardson, and I don't need to prove it. I just am. I'm confident.
Do you guys fight about who's smarter?
Yeah, all of you guys know that.
I think we've already discussed this enough. It's definitely going to be me.
Why?
Some things you just know intuitively, and I think everyone who's ever met both of us can recognize that I am the smarter individual.
So are you more school smart than Sarah?
I'm more smart than Sarah is.
You're more smart.
Smarter. I was just going with what she said.
So you're not technically more school smart than Sarah?
I'm smarter than Sarah in every facet of my life, and every facet of everything that she does.
Okay.
And yes, I did just use that word twice.
Okay.
Christopher always asks my mom who she loves more, and she's never given him like an answer, but I know that it's me. I also know he does that kind of thing a lot. He always asks like, who do you love more? Like, who's the better driver? And like, who would be more likely to kill someone?
That's a tough question, but when it really comes down to it, it's gotta be me. They just don't really like Sarah. As I said, she's got an annoying personality. She's difficult to get along with, and there's just no one who really likes her at all. I mean, Molly, Nancy, Carolyn, they all say they like her, but she's just kind of a pain all the time.
We were like driving through like countryside of Canada, and there were lots of sheep along the way, and there's like no other cars, and so Christopher must have been like sleeping or half awake. And so we look out the window, and there's like this big sheep farm, and then there's like this big barn and this huge pile of wood, and it's kind of like whitish wood. So Christopher's not wearing his glasses, and he goes, "What the hell? Why are the sheep all stacked up?" That was really funny. I mean, it's not as funny now. When he was a little kid, he also threw Kleenex out the window on the interstate, just out of the box.
Do you find that stupid things he does humor you?
They're endearing. They humor me.
When we were young, she actually was really jealous of me because she wasn't able to ride a bike. And monkeys can also do that. They can do that in circuses.
I think he's cool. I mean, someday when he's like a crazy surgeon or something, he'll be paying my bills and paying for me.
So if you grow up and are successful, will you financially take care of your sister?
I will buy her a larger box.
I mean, he's so arrogant and self-centered and conceited and all of those adjectives. Oh, okay, I'm amazingly better than him in every way. And no matter what he says with his stupid little smile, and he's gonna be like on here grinning and saying he's better than me and his better grades, but it's not true. You don't have to believe that. I'm better than him, and he's just a jackass.
As I said, Sarah's kind of always been growing up in my shadow, so she's always trying to be me. She doesn't really have a personality of her own, so she's not really mature. And so I'm gonna have to say that I'm more mature.
So you don't love your sister?
I didn't say that. There's a difference between loving and liking.
So you love your sister, but you don't like her?
Yeah.
Chris seems to always intimidate Sarah and try to put her down, but I think it's because Chris secretly thinks that Sarah is better than him, and he is afraid that if he does not put her down, that she will rise up over him and be better than him, which she actually is. So Chris sucks. And Sarah has been beaten down like a horse because Chris is always mean to her, but now Sarah will rise up and be better than Chris.
So in general, do you think that Chris is jealous of Sarah because she gets better grades than him?
She gets better grades than really? No, I think that Chris just thinks since he's a guy, he has to be way better than Sarah because she's a girl. Yeah. No, castration. Yeah, Chris is afraid that Sarah will be better than him at everything, so he decides to yell at her and say she sucks. But Chris actually sucks.
Do you think they actually love each other underneath it all?
Oh yeah. Anytime somebody says something bad about Chris, Sarah always defends him, and Chris doesn't, but you can tell that he wants to.
Okay.
Because Chris is a girl.